step to practice is make the respiration uniform. Begin to breathe in slowly and softly without any friction of the air to the walls of your lungs, without any sound being heard in your nostrils while breathing in. And let it be done in a uniform speed. Like that, you breathe in as much as you can without any discomfort. You should not breathe in until you feel a discomfort of it. That's more important. And what is more important is you should be observing your own breath and nothing else. Otherwise, it will be a mechanical respiration just as we do now. That means our consciousness is not linked up with our respiration. And there is no contact point between consciousness and respiration. What happens when there is no contact point between respiration and our consciousness? You know what happens when you have not made a connection with the electrical instrument? What happens when the plug is not connected with the pin? Same thing happens to us when the respiration is not having a contact point with the consciousness. So, you should be observing only your respiration. Like that, you inhale as much as you can without any discomfort. And then begin to exhale in the same way. Slow, soft and uniform. Do it as much as you can, as long as you can, without any discomfort. At the same time, observing your own respiration. Now, you have completed one yogic respiration. Do it 3 times. Then, leave your respiration free for itself. Let it be irregular once again for a few seconds. Again, do the yogic respiration for 3 times. Then leave it for itself. Then again do it 3 times. This is the first set of yogic respiration. And then open your eyes. Leave everything to itself. Let 1 minute pass. Again resume your posture. Again observe yourself if there is any tension in any muscle or nerve. Repeat the same process of respiration, but with one addition. As long as you are breathing in, you meditate mentally the syllable so. That is, as long as you are breathing in, you should be meditating so. Like this, mentally. Do it as long as you can without any discomfort. Then begin to exhale and utter the syllable hum as long as you are exhaling. Not only mentally but also vocally. As long as you are breathing out, you should utter hum continuously. Like this. Hum. At the same time, listening to your own sound and nothing else. And observing the movements of your respiration. Do it 3 times. Then leave it for a few seconds. Again 3 times. Again 3 times. Again leave it. Now you have finished the second yogic respiration. Then open your eyes. Leave everything free. And let 2 minutes pass. Again close your eyes. Repeat the same experiment, but this time with a little bit of alteration. As long as you are breathing in, mentally utter Om. And as long as you are breathing out, utter Om continuously, not only mentally but also vocally, and listening to your voice continuously, observing the movements of your respiration. Do it 3 times, leave it 3 times, do it 3 times, leave it, pause, and do it 3 times. Now you have completed the third yogic respiration. This is what all you have to do in the beginning. This is what is required. As far as our responsibility is concerned, because here ends our duty, and you will receive directions from within. Because now the responsibility is with the Guru inside, not the Guru outside. Now the Guru begins to talk to you, but it takes some time for you to listen to him and understand his language. You will get clear-cut instructions as to what to do more. Sometimes you are instructed to do for more number of times the respiration. And sometimes you are asked to sit down with closed eyes after the respirations for a long time. Sometimes you will see some colors. Sometimes you will hear some sounds. Sometimes you will see beautiful designs like equilateral triangles or double triangles or lotuses. Some beautiful forms. Each form has its own symmetry and it makes its appearance to you. Not enjoy. You have nothing to do with those things except to enjoy. The one thing you have to do is don't call them your yogic experiences. Be careful not to be carried away by fancies and imaginations. May we not enter into our own utopia and be objective and enjoy whatever comes to you. And it is better if you can have a diary for yourself. You can write down what all you have seen after you complete your meditation. Sometimes you will get some instructions and you are asked to follow some instructions and you continue with the same process. At the same time, you have to regulate your daily routine. This is the essential part of calling the Lord. You can call it the invocation of the Lord. And without any doubt, the Lord begins to call you after you begin to call him with this word. This is what is promised by the scriptures. And this is what is being experienced by everyone who practices in a uniform way. What is required is only continuity of behavior. There should not be any change or alteration in our behavior. This process should be standardized, and as far as possible, let the time also be the same.